to show you a new technology called the Puffer. It's called the Pop-Up Flat Folding Explorer Robot. It's something NASA has developed to explore Mars in the future. And you can see it self-adjusts and it will sense the obstacles. I'm going to show you an overview of the virtual museum and how it's going to work. You can see the first slide will look like this. This is your museum entrance. And when you play the slideshow, it will bring you to different rooms. You'll have your museum name. The curator is you. That's the person who organizes the museum and artifacts. And then you'll have some artifacts to put in as well. The second slide is your curator information. If you want to get your picture off Synergy, then you can add it there. If you have another one somewhere, you can upload it to that. And then you'll have your own biographical information there. What I want to show you is the setup. So slide 3, we'll have room 1, artifacts, which you see were artifacts 2, 3, and 4. The fourth slide will be room 2. You'll go on to room 3 and then room 4. But I think what I'd like you to do is start with these slides. So slide 7, you'll be organizing your artifacts and your research information. So here I'm deciding that my first artifact is going to be the puffer. A picture of the puffer and some information about what it is. So I'm going to take the text where it says place text here, place text here, place text here, etc. And then I'm going to place my text there. So I'm going to give, this is my first artifact, I'm just going to give a general overview of what it is. The puffer. So you can see I've added the information that I want to put on here. The puffer is the pop-up flat foldable explorer robot. It will accompany the next generation of Martian rovers in outer space explorations. The puffer is designed to change shape in order to squeeze into small crevices that are too tight for rovers to reach. I think I want to change the font color, I want to make it look a little more clear. So I'm going to change it to white. And yeah, I like that better. And then I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger to fill up my space there. So you'll have your artifact name, your information about it, and then here's where the tricky part comes. It says insert artifact here. At this point, you will have created a folder with your virtual museum artifacts. You'll save your images to the folder, and so you'll have as many artifacts that you plan to put on in your museum in your folder. And you might even title them Artifact 1 Puffer. To insert the artifact, this is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to click on the shape. Then you'll see the little dots. And you're going to want to fill your shape with that picture. So now I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to go down here to Format Shape. It's going to look like this. You want to make sure the little paintbrush is open, and then you click Fill. Then you'll see something like this, and you'll go to Picture or Texture Fill, and then you'll see this, this right here. So that was a picture of our PBL class in 7th period, but we're not going to use that. So I'm going to insert a picture from a file. And I'm going to go, I already made a folder called Virtual Museums. And I'm going to click there, and I'm going to put my image here, the NASA Puffer robot. And I'm going to insert it, and there it goes. So you can fill your picture there, and then you can delete your words that cover that. So I have artifact 1 here, and then I'm going to go back and put artifact 1 in the room that I want. So I'm going to go to my shape here, and I'm going to click on the shape. You want to see these little dots here. Make sure you see that, because that's where you're going to be putting your artifact. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to see I want to go to Format Shape, and I see it up here. I want to go to Picture Fill. It's already on my file, so I'm just going to insert it there, and there you go. It's right there. So then I'm going to do the same thing for Artifact 2. I know that I want to talk about the development. A really cool thing about this article that I read was that the puffer was inspired by origami, the Japanese art of folding paper. So my development of the puffer includes this information. The development of the puffer was inspired by origami, the Japanese art of paper folding. It was designed by combining various origami techniques and biometric movements. It originally was developed with 4 wheels, but eventually reduced to 2, with large treads that allow it to better grip and climb inclines. It can flip over and collect sunlight through solar panels on its underside. I'm going to change that to white letters because I like that better. And then I'm going to insert my artifact. Now I've got a different picture that I want to do, so I'm going to do the same thing. I right click, I go to Format Shape, I go to Picture Fill, I go to File, because now I want an origami swan there, and I want to insert that. And so I have a little picture there. I'm going to take off my words. And here's where it gets crazy. So that's Artifact 2. So I'm going to go back to my Artifact 2. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I click on it. I right click. Go to Format Shape. I want to Picture Fill. And there's my origami swan. But oh no, it's crooked. So here's what you do. You go to this little place right here, and it says Rotate with Shape, and now it's in just the right place. All right, if you, I'm going to click it off. You know what, I'm going to show you a mistake. So let's say I decide to delete. Oh no, my picture's gone, my shape's gone. This is your best friend, your undo button. So you get it back on, then you go and you find where your words is. It's a little tricky there. And I'm going to delete my words. And now we have Artifact 2 in Room 1. And so you'll go and you'll change your room titles. This may be Development of the Puffer. I might label it that. And then, and so that's how you're doing this. So if you want to kind of check yourself as you go along, click on Slideshow. And I can, as you can see, I've got to take my letters off there. I want to go to Room 1. I can click on my origami swan and I get that information. I go back to Room 1. I go back to my lobby. I'm going to check to see that my puffer information is there, and I'm looking good. So I'll keep going and finish this museum and get a good grade. So good luck, everybody. I hope you do well and enjoy this project.